well, good viewers and listeners in. Today we're going to be showing you how to speedrun the new Old War Machine map. This strategy comes from our good friend Policeman Dan. He fixed that volleyball, you know. True story. This easy speedrun involves recycling fortifications and getting the fabricator to level 4 post-haste. To do it efficiently, you need a minimum 4-man team consisting of 2 engineers and 2 scouts, but a 5-man team with a heavy will have a much easier time making it through the first boss wave, which is the only real challenge. If everything goes right, waves will take between 30 to 60 seconds, and you should be able to complete wave 50 in a little over an hour. Engineer 1 will be in charge of the sentries and have all the related skills like build cost, capacity, and firing speed. Engineer 2 is in charge of everything else and should have decoy build cost, man turret cost, and weapon locker cost. Both engineers need general build cost and should also take repair boost if they have all 5 skills unlocked. The scouts both need a maxed out deposit bonus and should take health perks to stay alive. Anyone going down will just add time. The heavy is really only there for the first boss wave, which can be tough on Insane. A heavy with the explosive damage, capacity, heavy weapon bonus, and spot damage bonus will make short work of the boss using a salvo. Once the game starts, Engineer 1 should start building sentries, but face them towards a wall so they don't kill the enemies. Have Engineer 2 build decoys with any leftover power and place everything in high traffic areas. Now here's the most important part of this method. Are you listening this time, Katy Perry? 'Cause it looks like you're texting. Don't repair anything before fabricator level 4!
Yeah, that's so loud.
Well, I tried to warn you this time, but you young people are always on your damn phones. The whole point to this method is to let the fortifications be destroyed so the scouts can pick up the power. Make sure that the scout is the one who picks up the power. Although he won't get a double pickup bonus, he will get the deposit bonus, which recoups a big chunk of the build cost. The engineer's discounts on the purchase of the fortifications, combined with the scout's deposit bonus, are the key to this method being effective. Pick up at least 1 salvo on wave 3 or 4 for the heavy to use on the boss wave, and build a weapons locker at some point, but otherwise go ahead and play like normal while the engineers constantly build stuff, the enemies destroy it, and the scouts pick up the power. When you reach wave 10, you should have the fabricator upgraded to level 3. Turn any remaining sentries around. It's okay to repair them now if needed. Otherwise, build new ones facing the enemies to help take down the boss. Here's where the heavy comes into play. He should be able to take down most bosses with 1 fully loaded salvo. On wave 11, go back to letting everything get destroyed. By wave 14 or even earlier, the fabricator will be at level 4. Here's where things get really easy. Now you start placing the sentries to spawn rape the enemies. Make sure the fabricator is in the middle of the map where shown, and keep 1 player on the left side of the top level. This only leaves the other side of the top and the 2 stairwells for the enemies to spawn. Place sentries facing all these spots, and they'll make short work of the horde without you having to lift a finger. You can also build a few level 4 man turrets if you have a ton of cash to make things go slightly faster, but it's not necessary. The sentries will take care of the 1 to 9 waves, and the heavy salvo assault will handle the boss. The main problem you'll have to deal with after wave 14 is staying awake, because you'll rarely even see an enemy. Playing being on the developer playlist with the double XP and credits, I leveled up my heavy class all the way from a low 7 to level 9 and got over 3,000 credits to boot. And that's without a bounty since I joined the game late. This strategy also works on other maps and is particularly effective on maps without a roof, as you can substitute a soldier for the heavy. That way you can use the Hammer of Dawn Strike to blow through waves 30 to 50. But keep in mind that the first boss wave is going to be tough on Insane because you won't have the bonus salvo damage from the heavy. So there you go. More good advice from the elderly. We know everything. I would link you back to Policeman Dan's YouTube channel, but he doesn't have one. In fact, he doesn't even know how to work a computer box. From what I've been told, he only knows how to do 2 things: play gears and fun.